Talk to me about being the WWF Women's Champion.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, I can look at you in the eye, and anybody in the world look at him in the eye and say, I was a world champion in the World Wrestling Federation / WWE, whatever. It was Federation when I was. And never mind, it was the women's. Never mind, I was wrestling, whatever. I was a world champion. Not technically, not with that. I was a world champion. So what can I say about that? I can put that feather in my hat all day long.
Talk to me about The Rock.
I mean, he's one of the 5 people in this world I would literally die for. You know, I mean, we've been best friends since, Jesus Christ, I don't know, 40 years. I mean, like I said, I'm the worst about that. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast, but he's a guy that was just, since he was like 13, 14 years old, we were best friends all those years. Now they got an actor playing me on Young Rock. I'm an executive consultant on that show. Nice. And how many people can say they got a primetime network show with an actor playing them every week? And they've been filming it here in Memphis. The filming just wrapped for this season. God willing, we're renewed for another season. But I was up until the filming wrap, taping, whatever the word is, at the set on a regular basis. Almost every. I made sure I always showed up at lunchtime because they had good food. But I just enjoyed it, and it's all because of Dwayne. I mean, it all came full circle. Like I said, Rocky Johnson really had a lot to do with me getting my start in this profession and staying in the profession. And now Dwayne has just made my life. He bought me a brand new pickup truck for Christmas 2.5 years ago. I mean, he's just changed my life. He's a wonderful person. He's a great person. He's the biggest star in Hollywood, no doubt right now. I'm not saying that because he's my close friend. It's the truth. Even if I didn't like him, I'd have to say that. You know what I mean? He's the biggest star in Hollywood. And he remembers my little Walls, Mississippi butt. He came down to visit me in September. We went up to the trailer court where I used to own a trailer up there that he lived in with me for a brief period of time. And he came up there and he met the people that live in now. He had pictures made with them and everything. He's really a down-to-earth guy. I mean, yeah, he's got his Beverly Hills Parks now, which why wouldn't he, But he's just a great guy, a wonderful guy, wonderful guy.
Well, Rock, Bruno has my number. If you need something plugged, you're free to come on my show anytime you want, buddy.
I'm sure keep that in mind.
Yeah, I won't be waiting by the phone for that call. But anyway, yeah, what a good guy. Always, like I said, when I did TV back in the day, always super nice, always down to earth, always look you in the eye when he talked to you. Good guy.
No, you know what? Honestly, that's why I love doing a podcast like this with you, because you and me have been friends for 30-something years. But my thing is, let's not bullshit each other. There's a lot of pricks in our business, and not just in our business, in any business. If we were firemen, if we were daggum bricklayers, whatever, go from A to Z. There's pricks everywhere. But the vast majority, particularly nowadays, guys in our business, are good guys, and they want to help you. They want to help you advance yourself. If you do something wrong in the ring, they'll be glad to explain to you why. Most guys ain't just big jerks. Like now, and when I was first breaking in the late 70s, early 80s, a lot more jerks. A lot more guys were like trying to, keep it a closed door. Don't want new people in, whatever. But I always had the advantage of Lawler and Rocky Johnson, so they knew I had their, seal of approval or whatever. So it was a little easier for me. Not that I didn't earn it. I didn't just sit around and put my feet up. I worked my butt off. But the fact that I had guys like that standing up for me made it a lot smoother for me. Let's put it like that. A lot smoother. I still had to work. I didn't just sit around. But, and there's certain guys I can mention, but I won't. Like I said, no negative. Certain guys that did that had top guys helping them that didn't do anything. They just sat there. And I get no respect for those guys. But guess what? Nobody else does either.
Yeah. Bruno, if people want to get in touch with you, if people want to book you, where can they reach you?
Okay. It's funny. I have zero social media personally, but a good friend of mine has set up a Facebook page. It's called Downtown Bruno Bookings and Appearances. And anybody that wants to have me do a podcast or find out what I charge to do a podcast, or what I charge to make an appearance, or be a special referee, or go to a signing or a convention or whatever, they can reach out on that website or Facebook page, I guess you should call it. It's a good friend of mine named Dangerous Dan Matthews, who wrestles. He's up there in East Tennessee, Northeast Tennessee, but he's from here in my area in Memphis, and he takes care of it for me. So anybody's interested in dealing with me, just reach out through that, and he'll reach out to me, and we set it up. And I love to meet new people, and I love to do podcasts. I like to do them in the evening because I like to drink a few beers and relax, eat a few chicken wings here in my home. I'm in my home right now, and I just it's so relaxing. When they want to do one at 10 in the morning, it's like, oh, hi, yeah, wrestling is good. Thanks. I mean, come on.